Welcome back. This is lesson 116, common denominator practice set. And what I would like you to do is I would like you to do the practice set on your own and then come back to me and we'll correct together, okay? So pause for a minute and then come right back. Okay, welcome back. Way to go. Let's go over this and I want you to pay attention to whether your answers were correct and if there's any kind of questions, right now is the time to watch and to see what we can do, okay? Our first problem is in number A. They have 1/2 and 1/5, and they've already told us they want us to have a common denominator of 10. So 1/2 translates to 5/10. We can do this in our mind. It's just so nice. 1/5, we know that 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. So 1 multiplied by 2 becomes 2/5. So there are our two fractions now with common denominators. Our next one, they say 1/2 and 5/6. And in the book, they are wanting us to have a common denominator of 12. So I know that 1/2 is 6/12. Now I need to say 5/6. I know that if I multiply 6 by 2, it's going to give me my denominator of 12. So if I do that on the bottom, I have to do it on the top. So 5 times 2 is 10. And here are our common denominators between these two fractions. Now, rather than giving us the easy part and saying, oh, here's what we want for your denominator, we have to come up with what would be the least common denominator. And I'm looking at these. I'm looking at 2 and I'm looking at 3. And based on this, I can think of all my multiples. I have 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. These are some of the multiples. I'm looking at 3. I say 3 times 2, 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. And I'm looking the 6 and the 6. So our least common denominator is going to be 6. And we can take it from there. We know that 1/2 is equal to 3/6 and 2/3